What's going on, MMA fans? I'm back to do my UFC 91 review video. Going to go over the fights I did predictions on, plus go over a couple other fights. Real quick note, the Amir Sadal and Nick Catone fight was taken off the main card due to Amir Sadal's leg infection. In its place, we got to see Tamdan McCrory and Dustin Haslett. So let's go ahead and get started. First fight of the night, Demian Maia taking on Nate Quarry. Both guys come out. Nate Quarry throws a couple jabs. Demian Maia is able to get him down. Gets the back. Throws a body triangle on. Any of you that grapple or do jiu-jitsu, you know that once that's locked in, very difficult to get out of, difficult to breathe especially. And Demian Maia, especially Demian Maia, with his pedigree in jiu-jitsu, once you have the back like that, very difficult to escape. And nonetheless, Demian Maia is able to secure a rear naked choke and win the fight via a first-round submission. He's looked very impressive in his last couple fights, and I'm sure he's going to impress in his next couple ones. Next fight, Gabriel Gonzaga taking on Josh Hendricks. Both guys come out. Hendricks was a little overzealous, got a little crazy. Gonzaga, very technical. Both guys clinch up. They separate. Gonzaga throws a right cross, drops Hendricks, pounces on top of him, hits him once, looks up at Mazzagatti and says, "Hey, you gonna stop this?" Mazzagatti's like, no. Gonzaga hits him again, and the fight is done. So Gabriel Gonzaga wins via a first-round TKO. Alright, next fight, Dustin Haslett taking on Tamdan McCrory. Both guys come out. Tamdan had a couple really good combinations in the beginning of the fight. Haslett had a flying knee attempt, a couple good high kicks. Hazlett's able to get McCrory down. He's off of his back, gets an omoplata, loses it, gets the omoplata again, does like a reverse shoulder lock, arm bar, and wins the fight via a first-round submission. He's looked very, very impressive in his last couple fights. He's had some of the better submissions of the card when he's fought, and I'm sure this is going to be another submission of the night candidate for Dustin Haslett. Okay, on to the next fight. Kenny Florian taking on Joe Stevenson. Widely contested bout, and many people have gone back and forth on who they thought would win the fight. But the outcome would come down to, believe it or not, the wrestling. Kenny Florian has come a long way in his wrestling. Joe Stevenson has improved in his grappling. Both guys collide. Kenny Florian able to land some good leg kicks. Joe Stevenson gets a takedown. Florian gets up. Florian actually trips Stevenson to the mat. Gets mount, throws some shots, gets the back, and is able to sink in a rear naked choke and finishes the fight. Kenny Florian wins via a first-round submission. He actually took Stevenson down and had a slam on Stevenson. Beautiful display of a leg sweep and then tossing him down the way that he did. So, but Kenny Florian nonetheless wins and will be fighting BJ Penn. Okay, on to the main event. Randy Couture taking on Brock Lesnar. Both guys come out. Randy does a little bit of clinching. Brock gets a takedown. Randy tries to sweep, get on top of Lesnar. They both get up. Round ends. We go to the second round. Randy throws an overhand and then an upper hand shot. One of the two cutting Lesnar above the eye. Lesnar throws an overhand right, catches Randy on the back of the head, drops him and dazes him. Jumps on top of him, pounds him out, and fight is done. And Brock Lesnar is the new UFC heavyweight champion. Congratulations to him. Hopefully we will see more impressive things from him in the future. Congratulations to Randy. Wherever he goes from here, I'm sure he will make the right decision. And if he comes back to fight, that'll be great. If we see him at 205, that'll be interesting. If we see him back at heavyweight, that will also be interesting. Couple fights to go over real quick. The Ryan Thomas-Matt Brown fight. Matt Brown winning via a second-round armbar. George Gurgel, Aaron Riley. Aaron Riley winning via a unanimous decision. Jeremy Stephens against Rafael Dos Anjos. Jeremy Stephens winning via a vicious third-round TKO. One of the most brutal uppercuts I think I've ever seen. And then Alvin Robinson and Mark Bocek. Mark Bocek winning via the rear naked choke. So leave me some comments, constructive, negative, positive, as always. Let me know what you think. And on that note, you guys, Have a great day.